Hi, I'm Dave Charles. I'm the youth pastor at St. Mark's. And at St. Mark's, our youth group is called Radiate, and it encompasses both middle and high school students. Our purpose at Radiate is to connect students with each other, Jesus Christ, and our neighbors. Our neighbors being our community at large and the world around us. And one of the most amazing ways that we do that, most memorable, most faith-forming ways that we do that, is through our summer trips. And that's the purpose of this video. I'm going to unveil our trips for this summer, 2015. And now I'm going to warn you, I'm not going to give you any of the nitty-gritty details. I always ask the kids to participate, don't anticipate. So things like logistics and travel arrangements, that will come later. But right now, what we're going to do is talk about timelines, costs, and where we're going. Start with our middle school trip. Now, those eligible for our middle school trip will be those currently in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. If you are in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade during the 2014-2015 school year, you are eligible for this trip. Now, I will warn you, you need to be at least 12 years old sometime this summer. Not at the time of the trip, but sometime this summer. That is because the people we partner with ask that their volunteers be 12 years old or turning 12. So if you are homeschooled or you are pushed ahead in school, we need to talk. But our trip this summer will be to Indianapolis, Indiana. We are going with Week of Hope from July 5th through the 10th. What is Week of Hope? Well, Week of Hope is a camp put on by a mission camp put on by Group Publishing. And what they do is they go into a city and they partner with existing ministries. Ministries such as Habitat for Humanity, World Vision, and Boys and Girls Club of America. And they take our volunteer base, churches like us, and they plug us into those existing ministries so they can blossom and flourish throughout the summer. We are partnering with what we call our Cohorts Church. Cohorts churches at St. Mark's are churches that we have long-standing relationships with. We've done camps and retreats and mission trips with them. They know us, we know them. They know our kids, we know their kids. We know their volunteers, they know our volunteers. It's a great relationship that we've had. We're going with our Cohorts churches. That's Trinity in Upper Sandusky, Zion Lutheran in St. Mary's, and St. Paul's right here in Findlay. Why Week of Hope? Well, here at St. Mark's, we offer camp for those grade school kids in 1st through 5th grade. And we offer much more intense discipleship training and mission trips for our high school kids. Week of Hope sort of walks that line right between those two. It bridges the gap between camp and the more intense mission trips. It is a camp schedule with a mission trip atmosphere. So it's just perfect for our middle schoolers and just perfect for those getting their feet wet or just starting out on mission trips. Now we're going to get to costs. The cost for this trip is $350. Keep watching. For those of you who know us here at St. Mark's, you know we make things as affordable as possible. And the way that we do that is because there is a 3-part relationship and responsibility on these trips. First is our parents. Parents, what I'm asking from you is a $100 deposit by January 25th. What great timing. It's Christmas. Many kids get money at Christmas time. If you want to sock that toward your trip, great. The next part of the responsibility falls on our congregation. Look, we're sending you forward as missionaries and ambassadors on behalf of our congregation. We feel like we should support you. So every student who is connected with St. Mark's will have $100 put toward their trip. What do I mean by connected? There are 3 ways to connect with us here at St. Mark's. That's worship, Sunday school, and youth group. Now we understand that Sunday school and youth group aren't for everyone, and maybe some of us that come to youth group worship somewhere else. That is fine. But we need to have you connected with St. Mark's in one of those 3 ways, and we will put $100 toward your trip. And last, we believe that if kids earn and invest in their own trip, well, they take ownership of it, and it's more important to them. So we have several fundraisers throughout the year. We do everything from bake sales, which may not sound like a whole lot, but let me tell you, last year, every bake sale that we had paid for one child's tuition in total. So that goes a long way. And then we have a couple of larger fundraisers throughout the years. These are more like events, and one is our basket auction. Those typically bring in anywhere from $8,000 to $12,000. So that goes an enormous way toward our trip. And the way that this works is simple. If you participate, you share in the profits. For every student who participates in some way on these fundraisers, you get an equal amount of the profits. Now, you may say to yourself, I really don't want to participate in fundraisers. That's fine, but you will owe the balance of your trip in total. So our balances are due June 1st. So for anybody who falls short on our fundraising, you'll owe that balance on June 1st. That's when our last payments will be submitted. I must warn you, our balances are 100%, and our deposits are 100% non-refundable. Look, we're investing on behalf of you. We're investing on behalf of your child. And so if you change your mind about the trip, that is fine, but we still ask that you pay what we've invested for your child. Now look, we understand that sometimes finances are rough, and we've never had a kid who's missed out on anything, whether it be one of our events or one of our trips. If finances are a struggle for you, come talk to me. It's 100% confidential. We have scholarships that we give out every year. If you just need your timeline adjusted, that's fine too. All you need to do is come and talk to me, and we'll figure out a payment schedule that works for you. So it's affordable, it's faith-forming, and I look forward to seeing you in Indianapolis.